At this time, Claire was already moved to tears. Looking back on the years of marrying Charlie, she was also filled with emotion deep in her heart. Back then, Grandpa insisted on letting her marry Charlie. She didn't understand, and the whole family strongly opposed it, but Grandpa still used his cardin to make her compromise. However, forced marriage made her misunderstand marriage from the beginning. After marrying Charlie, the marriage she thought was to follow her grandfather's request and be Charlie's wife. The two would live together like that. It didn't matter whether it was suitable or not. It didn't matter whether she liked it or not. Therefore, the two have respected each other for a long period of time. Although they are nominally husband and wife, they are actually just strangers living under the same roof. Especially when he first got married, Claire also suffered strong pressure from all sides because of Charlie's identity. At that time, everyone was in her ears and kept telling her, "Charlie is a rubbish, a dick, and a rubbish. She shouldn't be with Charlie," and divorced Charlie quickly. But for her at that time, since she chose to marry him, no matter whether she was willing or not, she didn't want to embark on the road to divorce. After all, Charlie has never done anything to miss. Later, in her post-marriage life with Charlie, she gradually saw the shining points on Charlie's body, and gradually developed a little affection. However, she has never understood what it is like to like and love. After all, Claire had never been in a relationship before, and she was relatively ignorant and stupid about feelings, so that the two of them had been so confused to this day. And now, facing Charlie's affectionate confession, she suddenly felt a feeling of extreme acceleration in her heartbeat, which made her short of breath and dizzy. Of course, she was moved to tears. Elaine on the side saw this scene with joy in her heart. She really felt that Charlie was indeed a good son-in-law who could stand the test. In the past, those rich second generations who liked Claire, although they were extremely flattering to her, there were few who could really do Charlie's steps. Looking back in the past, she treated Charlie so much and insulted him so much. He still took his respect for his mother-in-law and always called her a mother. From this point of view, Charlie is a good young man who repays his grievances with virtue. What's more, she has repeatedly caused serious disasters, and in the end it was Charlie who helped her settle, and even saved her life more than once. These are classic models for repaying morality. The most important thing is that Charlie is finally promising now. A Thompson villa worth more than $100 million and 2 BMW cars were all earned by Charlie. Every time he went out to show others feng shui, he would buy her many expensive gifts. Such a son-in-law, to be honest, is really hard to find with a lantern. Moreover, he is really good and caring for her daughter, which is even more rare. So she hurriedly said to Claire, "Claire, Charlie must be tired after flying back so late. You two should go back to the room and take a shish 0-hour together and go to bed early." "Ah!" Claire was startled, her face flushed immediately, and said at a loss, "Mom, what are you talking about? What together? A bath?" Elaine said solemnly, "Isn't it normal for a couple to take a bath together? It just so happens that the bathroom in our big villa also has a luxurious bathtub. That bathtub is suitable for 2 people. You can also wipe Charlie's back or something." "How great!" Claire was so embarrassed that she couldn't wait to get in. Although she is now more than 20 years old, in fact, she is still a little girl who has never been in a relationship before. Elaine suddenly asked her to take a bath with Charlie and asked her to wipe Charlie's back. She couldn't adapt at all, she was ashamed and embarrassed.